All right, welcome back, everyone, to the to stories from the Unbound shores. It's been a little while since our last session, so I will do my best to catch up people on the events of last time. The party had set out on the road from Mount Mistal in search of the Forgotten Fortress, where they believe that the Death Knight that they are both being hunted by and hunting themselves is held up. And they set out on their week-long journey, during which they came across what they identified as will-o-wisps, which tried to lead them into a trap, but they were well prepared and lucky, as the trap was not triggered effectively, and due to the sea invisibility spell from Elisari, they were easily able to pick off the will-o-wisps and the sleeping Gorgon that was nearby.
Easy peasy.
Fight has ended. The person who was playing the NPC Gus has had to step away, as it was taking longer than initially estimated, which is perfectly fair, and they had some other things they needed to do. And sadly, the player for Amelie has had to leave as well. I will be dealing with the exit of that character in the way that was requested a little later on. So for now, they will just be an NPC under my control. With that in mind, I believe it's getting close to daytime. So in short, when you guys would normally camp. So if you guys want to look for a place, you can, or you still have a few hours, you could march on.
We would want to march as far as we had estimated we would need to make this a week, right? People?
Yeah, if we have time to go farther, we should do so.
We should take advantage of the amount of time we have left, for sure.
Right. When we set up camp, we'll need a solid watch. It seems these woods are becoming more dangerous the closer we get to our destination.
We decide to stop for the night under a shelter for us.
You can do what?
Under a shelter.
That sounds very useful.
Indeed.
It does.
Try and learn the spell.
Then we will continue on until we've run out of night light, and then we will have Melisari conjure this shelter.
Works for me.
Alright. We're able to travel along the mountainside for the next few hours. And I say along the mountainside in case you've forgotten. That is basically what you're following to get to the Forgotten Fortress. As you know, it's built into part of the mountain range.
Very good.
You travel a little while longer, making the time you are expecting to, without any more trouble or incidents. And so you may set up camp if you wish. I should have a map for this. It's archived. 1 second.
I guess I would turn to Aurelios and address him. Hey, Aurelios, what manner of music do you generally play?
1 second. It's Aurelion.
Aurelion?
And a bit of this, bit of that.
Ooh. Is your lute your instrument of choice?
Just double check. Meanwhile, what do I have?
Oh. Wait, that's the wrong one. Dang it. Only the one next to that. There we go.
Hold up his lute and say, well, this is the only, I'm afraid it's the only instrument I have with me, but in a pinch, the flute or the lyre.
Oh, perhaps you'd like to play something nice for us while Melisari does her spell work?
Oh, I'd be happy to. So I will play some music.
Excellent.
11 minutes of music commences.
What manner of spell will this be?
Essentially, I'm creating a dome of force around us. It's fairly small, only a 12-foot radius. But we should all be able to fit in here relatively comfortably.
Is there any place you need us to stand?
I don't think so. No.
Yes.
They all have to be within the spell when you cast it.
So over here?
Oh yes, there's an objects within the dome. When you cast the spell, can move through it freely. So yes, I will have to ask all of you to come in closer with me.
Very well.
I'm not sure how 9 medium or smaller creatures can fit in it.
Well, because it would be a
10-foot radius, not 10-foot diameter. I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
And will we be trapped within this dome until you release it?
No. You should be able to pass through it freely.
Oh, fascinating. But it will keep,
Other creatures out, correct?
Oh, that's too
And
big.
magical effects. It doesn't have a bottom per se, but the ground usually fills that role nicely.
Let's make that something brighter.
So if we still need to do watches, we are freely able to do that?
Just do a 5x5 over the beds, Derek. Don't have to center it on her.
Okay. What color would you like it, Melisari? Excuse me.
Blue. No. Hang on.
What is your favorite color?
Green.
Blue. No, green.
Not my favorite color, but green. Or maybe
Gonna go with
brown.
green?
I don't know. Something that isn't gonna stand out more than it obviously already is going to.
Green?
Sure. I don't know if it's really actually all that green in here, but green or brown, whatever makes more sense, I guess.
So, like, for the purposes of the spell, we won't really notice the color from the inside, but from the outside, it'll look like probably an opaque dome unless you make it not opaque.
Any color I choose, and so I choose a color that is not as out of place in our setting as opposed as
I think green's
not as
probably
out
reasonable.
of place in our setting as, for example, something bright pink with purple polka dots.
Oh man, but that's my favorite one.
Alright, feel free to place yourselves inside the dome here.
Oh, my pillow's outside the dome.
Well, you could have moved it beforehand. This is just... It's part of the background. I don't have a way to manipulate it at the moment.
I know, I'm just teasing. Wait a minute. Elf.
Knowing Mel, sorry, she'll probably be somewhat obstinate and decide to stay in her tent in the portion that's outside the barrier.
You mean Amelie?
Who did I say?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Amelie. I don't know why I'm getting those confused today.
Riken or Yukikaze.
I will inform her that she would be safer in here. But ultimately leave the decision to her.
Is that tiny hut?
Damon's tiny hut.
Yeah,
Yeah, if she's outside that when it's cast, she's not getting in.
true.
Well, she would have been inside when it was cast, just by happenstance, so she can pass freely between it. But chooses to leave it once it's there.
Yeah. Gus can have the bedroll I was sitting on. I trance anyway, so I'll just sit near the fire.
Alright.
I think I would join Eskelin sitting near the fire. Oh my god, wait. We have... I think Dirk's the only non-elf now.
I mean, there's technically still Gus here, but he is the only non-elf player character, yes.
Oh dear.
There's a party of elves can make so much more travel time.
So much
True.
more travel time, and also
This is what he is going to
just
carry, Dirk.
who needs a watch when you can trance?
Let's go backpack Dirk.
I know what you're thinking. Does it work for Dirks?
It works for
Oh my
Dirks!
god.
Oh dear. I guess if both of you are kind of pulling up around the fire, I will also, but I'm gonna be sitting on my bedroll because it seems silly not to.
No fear.
I mean, same. Honestly.
I also may... No, I don't think I can conjure up a pot of tea. That's very disappointing. And I don't think I have specifically set aside tea as part of my, sturf.
Oh no, we'll have to get some when we get to the Forgotten Fortress.
I'm sure they have the best teas.
Hmm?
Mmm.
They got Forgotten.
Bone shark.
Fermented for, years and years. Not that tea is fermented, but you know what I mean.
Ah,
Dried out,
kombucha.
human. Yummy.
Wait a minute, this isn't tea. This is alcohol!
No, dwarven tea is just mud.
Oh goodness.
Why are you like this, Dirk?
I was waiting for it. Who's gonna take first watch? Well,
Definitely not Dirk unless somebody wants to wake him up. Pretty much like as the spell was being cast, he just...
Alright, my work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Goodbye.
Didn't even bother waiting for the spell to cast. Just was like, oh yeah, you're gonna make me a safe spot? Okay, great. I'm gonna sleep within that safe. This is good? Yeah. Right then.
Dirk doesn't have the same appreciation of magic that I...
Alright.
If nobody offers to take first watch, I would.
I believe in you.
We're all just trancing, right? We're fully aware of things happening. Or do we take minuses?
Yeah, we're mostly aware, like way more aware than a sleeping person, but
Yep.
the extent is kind of up to the DM.
Like, it'll raise the DC a little bit, because the other option would give you disadvantage, which is what a sleeping person has, so that doesn't seem quite fair. So the DCs for people that are doing it from trance is a little higher than someone who's just keeping watch.
Sounds fair.
I would just be keeping watch. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, impose disadvantage on myself, essentially.
I mean, the three of us can just go in sequence, and that way it takes us exactly 8 hours rather than anything more, since they just need to sleep the 8 hours.
That's fair.
So we sleep unless anybody has anything to say.
I have nothing. Personal.
Let's go.
So, I guess you guys begin your watches then. So who's on first watch? It was Al, correct?
Correct.
Alright, then roll me some perception.
Oh boy. Okay. God, it feels so good to look at her character sheet again, just saying. A 22.
22.
Nothing can get past me, I hope.
Alright, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
You, about an hour into your watch, will hear what sounds like the tearing of fabric from this direction.
Sorry, let me minimize Discord. From what direction?
From the south, from the bottom.
I would get up and investigate. Bow drawn.
What is it?
Trying to stay quiet.
Alright, you've been asked a question. Do you respond?
So, what was the question?
Is it?
I heard fabric tearing.
Probably just customizing a dress.
I don't feel particularly comfortable just going by that assumption alone. And
Well then.
I would go ahead and go up.
I offered visibility first.
You offer what, Kate?
Visibility.
Alright.
We're now invisible. I have touched you.
Alright, as you begin at incanting, you'll all hear a scream from Amelie's tent.
Uh-oh.
Alright, now I'm up.
Yeah, I would mention to Mel,
yeah.
sorry, forget the spell.
It will wake anyone up who's asleep.
I think it's probably going through our anyway, just because it's an instant cast and I had already started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time, it's just that it makes noise, and it sounds like a spell because, magic. So things need to happen.
Alright, so we're up. Now what? Do we roll initiative? What do we do?
Yeah, let's roll initiative and we'll go from there.
Dice.
Venus, that cat is settling.
Sam. Oh, that is a 19 on the die.
I'm sorry, Tristan. Nat 20, so a 23.
What does it mean? Characters. Yes.
15 on die is 16.
I got a 22.
Yes.
Alright. What did Melsar get? 16? Alright, and what did Aurelion get?
He got 7.
Ooh.
7. Alright, let me see what the baddie got. Back up. Run counter. Don't bother with any of that. Just give me an auto roll on initiative. Oof. How do I do this again? I need to add a custom item.
Oh god, I almost just choked on pasta. Ugh. That was
That's
awful.
gross on screen. On the stream.
What is Eskel's dex?
+3.
+3. Okay, so then you are now going to be a 23. You will edit to a 24. Alright. Okay. Do that, sending. Okay. Al is up first.
That me. Alright. I would kind of be pacing around, like, the perimeter of things.
Alright, show me how you wish to move.
So 15. Okay. I'm not gonna be right there at the tent, but I'd be, like, here.
Okay. You can see a piece of flapping fabric on the back here. It looks like someone's cut a hole into the back of Lady Amelie's tent.
What the fuck? Where did you say it was? That the hole was?
Right here at
Sorry.
the back of the tent.
I can't make it there, so I wouldn't. I mean, I could as dashing, but. I would just say out loud, who goes there? And trying to get an idea of what is going on. And can I prepare to shoot if whatever it is comes out, or whatever the case may be?
You can do that, and you'll get no reply.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Alright. Next up is Eskel.
With the no reply, I'm just going to charge in.
Okay, let me to drop down a token. You'll see this creature standing over the body of Lady Amelie with her throat slit. Oh, I need to do Shift C, right. That work?
What should I be seeing?
How about now?
Yes, now I can see. Okay, what should I roll to identify this creature?
Interesting.
You may roll religion
Okay.
with a +2.
Well, my die decided I don't know shit about religion. So, I got... 9.
Alright, it looks humanoid, but you don't know what it is. You do know, however, that your divine sense would tell you what this creature is, as that is the homebrew roll I have added to it. You recognize enough to know that it's undead.
Okay, so I know that it's undead. Good. Divine sense is an action. If I already know that it's undead, then I know all I need to know. Oh, just quickly look at this. Mark of Bahamut. Cool. Okay.
Place your mark.
Huh?
Gotta place your mark.
Gotta place a mark of Bahamut. In Harvard Yard. Gonna attack this thing with my action.
Okay.
Taking 2 attacks with my rapier. I am fighting Sand's shield because that would have taken too long to grab. I just grabbed my sword. That's a 15 on AC.
That will hit. As you see, this thing is wearing mostly tatters. It does not have much in the way of armor.
Okay. And I haven't gotten my rest yet, so my spell slots are wherever they were, right?
Correct. Everyone's still operating off the previous day's worth of stuff.
Works for me. 2nd level Divine Smite.
That's about it.
Okay, then.
That should be 3 plus 1d8 since it's undead. 48.
Correct.
Okay. So that's going to be 15 points of radiant damage. And then my sword damage is 9 points of non-magical piercing.
Alright, so it was 9 and 15, correct?
Yeah, 9 and 15. So 24 total, but 15 was radiant.
Alright. It seems to take... it doesn't seem to take extra damage, but it does seem to recoil at the radiant burst the end of your strike.
Good enough for me. Double check
But
this.
and it takes full damage from the non-magic weapon.
Good. Excellent. I'm going to attack it again. Oh, that's probably going to miss. That's only an 8.
That will miss.
Okay. And I'm going to use my bonus action to try and lay on hands on this, on Lady Amelie. Will I know if that is effective or if she is dead after I do that?
You can know by looking at her. This is not the type of wound that lay on hands can fix. You need something along the lines of Revivify.
Cool. Wee woo.
And actually, it occurs to me I did not properly describe one thing upon your entry.
Okay.
Because I had said he was just standing over it, but that's not quite accurate. He would have been kneeling over Lady Amelie, trying. It looked like he was maybe trying to either grab something off the ground. You're not quite sure what, but once you hit him, it looks like he was trying to, which of course makes him stand up. It looks like he was trying to collect something in a vial.
Like something in a vial. Okay. I guess point of mechanics question. If he was kneeling down to try and grab something, would I have had advantage on that initial attack?
Perhaps. Roll and see if you crit, I guess.
Okay. I got a 12, so I don't crit. I did roll higher, though. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay, next up is the bad guy turn. He is going to... let's see.
I don't think I took my armor off, just because we're out in nature and I don't have levels of exhaustion, so I wouldn't have needed to.
Yeah, not to mention its highly dangerous nature.
Exactly. I realized I never described doing it, but also I just don't think I would have. I don't know that, Dirk.
It is up to you guys if you want to be wearing armor or not. I can see either side.
Dirk?
I feel that Dirk would probably be wearing it. Unfortunately, he's gonna have had a lot of terrible nights of sleep.
Yeah.
But
It's only a week or two.
that is better than getting dead.
Yeah.
So tough it out. I think that might be one reason why he just collapsed instantly. And it's just like, look, it's not gonna be good, but I hopefully will get enough of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have my dice out. 1 second.
Oh, that's good. That means we win, right?
Enough.
I think so. He can't hit us.
Absolutely.
What means?
Sam, where are my dice?
They haven't shipped yet. I'll let people know when I get the notification from BackerKit.
Man, they're really behind schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I also got a lot of sets, and the larger orders, I think, are shipping slightly later than the smaller orders.
I was gonna say, if I remember right, larger gets shipped out after. Because I remember when that might also be like varying Kickstarter to Kickstarter, but I actually was one of the people that got my Kickstarter stuff late regarding the cute and relatable ocean stuff. But again, it could just vary from person to person.
Alright, so the creature will take a swing at you, Eskel, scoring a 24 to hit.
So it's gonna hit even with my shield. Which I don't have.
Alright.
I want to play Castlevania now, so thanks. Just
You're welcome. Melisar, you're the one with the other piece of this set, right?
wait, which set?
The weapon for the paired, what do they call it?
Oh, yes, my staff is paired.
Yeah.
Good question. Which way is that flowing?
I mean, normally I have it flowing to me because I'm the tank, but I just wanted to know who had it. And yes, it might have to change on the next round. What is it? Is an action to change?
Is an action, yes.
Okay, maybe it won't change.
Please take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Tough.
And then...
I always miss being able to have Heavy Armor Master when I'm playing this build.
I could give you Mage Armor. I expect it would make your AC worse.
I don't think that, no. Mage Armor doesn't work if I have armor.
And then it attempts to grab you, but misses.
Nice.
What's it be? Just 30. You'll hear him shout, "Come out, Gus! No one has to die except you!" Well, no one else.
The person that
Yeah.
just attacked and tried to grab me said that?
Yep. He's
Interesting.
gonna try and use you for leverage.
But is out. The thing is the one in the tent.
You mean come in?
No, he means come out like the dome.
Not
He
the
can't
hole,
enter. And so he's actually gonna move away.
Oh, does that mean I get an attack of opportunity?
It does.
Yay. Wait a minute. I was still inside the dome when he attacked me. How'd he do that?
That's a good point. Remove any damage you took.
Yay!
Because
I just shoved my sword through the dome. Aha! Alright, so attack of opportunity. Don't fail me. Crit or something. It's an 18. It's not a crit.
Is it an
Okay.
unseen attack? Because the dome is opaque.
Yes.
I
Make
mean,
your roll with advantage.
I like you guys.
Still not a crit. But
I tried.
I know. I appreciate. I'm still going to smite the fuck out of him. Whee! 7 and 12 is 19 points of radiant damage.
19 points, you said?
Yep, and then... oh, what is this, 3? So, 5 points of non-magical piercing? Yeah. And that's
5.
my other second level spell slot. I didn't need it.
Okay. Damage is applied, and he will continue moving. When he steps here, Al, please make your prepared attack.
Alrighty.
And also make it with advantage because you are invisible.
I was gonna say I'm invisible.
Blah.
I'm invisible. Can you see me?
19.
Alright, that'll hit. Roll damage with sneak attack.
I was gonna say, do I get sneak attack?
Yes, with advantage.
Ooh, 24 damage.
Just going to use my talking to say, whatever it is, it's undead, and it injured Lady Amelie.
$24 damage.
Yep, it has taken the damage, and I will continue moving.
It's got a lot of health.
So it moved 5, 10, 15. So then it moved to here.
My turn to roll, see what it is.
And he's going to also shout when he's there. Come on, I know you're in there. And you can see that he's staring straight at Gus, even though you know this barrier is opaque.
Religion says 20. What the fuck is this thing?
Okay. This is a revenant.
Revenant.
Let me pull up the lore bits.
Revenants suck.
Monster Manual. R. Revenant.
At least we have one intelligence-based person in the party.
So, you know that it is an undead. It is specifically an undead that hungers for vengeance. When it can be either created, or sometimes the pure feelings of wrath and need for revenge can drive something into undeath. It is a creature that will constantly be hunting down its pursued target, and will always know the location of it. However, there's a catch. It only has a single year to fulfill its revenge. If it fails, then it passes on to the afterlife.
Is it killable before that point?
Its body can be destroyed, however, its soul will find another body to inhabit. And you know that whoever kills it becomes its target.
Great.
Uh-oh.
On stat notes, they're healthy but lightly armored, and they regenerate if not struck by fire or radiant damage.
Yay.
Wait, what?
Radiant.
If you can hit it with radiant or fire damage, it will not be regenerating health.
Boo. Okay.
And it's also immune to effects that turn undead.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't try that.
Then I will use my talking skills to say it's a revenant. Hit it with radiant and fire whenever you can. And we should be cautious about who actually deals the final blow. And then I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. Or I'm going to cast Mage Armor. It's a verbal component. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself and say those things. In whichever order. It don't matter.
Okay.
That's kind of my turn.
Alright. I mean, it's been less than 8 hours since your previous fight. So you can still have had Mage Armor on.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah. So instead I will hit him with a Ray of Frost, I guess.
Just so you know, spells cannot go through the barrier,
I thought
regardless
they
of
could
which direction.
go out.
Only objects that stirred within the barrier can leave. Spells cannot.
You can shoot arrows and stuff.
But you could step out, like, around the corner and step back in.
Yeah, I will be doing that.
If the caster of the dome leaves the dome,
Ooh,
the dome goes
right.
away.
I forgot
Oh,
about that.
bollocks.
So
that's
you
a
need a
bummer.
bow. You need a bow or to cast some buff magic.
Let me see what I've got.
There's probably a bow sitting
I
near
think you can
wherever
cast
I was
spells
prancing.
that originate outside.
That's an interesting thought. I don't think I actually have any of them.
You could cast Mage Armor on Dirk, who is not wearing armor at the moment.
No, he said he is.
He is.
Oh, I thought he said he is. Oh, he isn't. My bad.
You know, he the week of terrible sleeps is worth
It's notorious.
this.
Yep.
Got it.
It's just gonna be grumpy about
Okay,
it.
well then, who wants protection from evil and good, I guess?
I mean, I'd imagine everyone's hand shoots up.
I'm inside the tent.
Its target is Gus. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you should probably cast it
Okay.
on Gus.
I will cast protection from evil and good on Gus. Although I am inclined to make Gus stay in the hut since he is the target, but whatever. I can't control Gus.
You are not the DM.
So,
Hmm.
here we go.
I've noticed something.
What?
Gus is not in the initiative.
Matt,
Wah, wah.
gotta add her.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, where did I stick Gus's character sheet? Okay. I'm adding Gus to the initiative. That's weird. Why does the bad guy counter now say 44 instead of 22?
Doesn't know.
I don't know.
What?
I would hope that their bonus to initiative is not at
24.
the lowest 24.
I'm just gonna fix that.
You know, one would hope.
Alright, well, Gus got a 5, so she's going last. So, Gus has protection from evil and good on her?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do this. Oh, and, that. Okay, Dirk, you're up.
Okay. I am going to stand up and grab my weapon because I think that I woke up but did not have time to, actually get up in all of this. Since I
Alright.
woke up with the scream, and that kind of triggered the initiative.
Well, there was a little bit of talking and casting of a spell first, so you'd have time to have at least gotten up.
Okay. In that case, go hit it.
Okay.
Oh, that was a miss.
You sure?
I got a 10.
Okay, so it barely misses.
We get 2 attacks at this level?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That one, however, is a 26.
That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 9 points of... Was that piercing? Yeah, 9 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Gus, who will step here. Spells, what's the biggest, baddest thing you have? Oh, add those. Okay. You guys going to cast Guardian Bolt at 2nd level, but from here instead, actually. Because could just step up to the left. Anyways, Guardian Bolt. That is a hit. And I don't have enough d6, so I will just roll it in chat. Taking 22 points of radiant damage, and it dies. And that's actually it for initiative.
If that's it, Al would be sprinting into the tent.
Who actually killed it?
Gus.
Oh, okay, then I don't need to say anything really.
What happened?
Smack the
I'm
poopy
also
out of it.
gonna wander over without leaving the hut. Luckily,
That
Already
thing did that to her, didn't it?
It was already gone when I got here.
I know her and I never got along. But this fucking sucks.
what I don't get is why. He said only Gus has to die, but did this.
Was trying
I
to
don't
take her
understand.
blood when I got here, so I think perhaps there's something that I believe this is related to our quest.
I'm going to search the body.
Which one?
Not hers.
Gus is going
Like-
to enter the tent, say a few words, and cast Gentle Repose.
What does it do?
It prevents the target from becoming undead, and
Ah.
prolongs how long they can. It delays their countdown for how long it takes to be revived with something like Revivify or Erase Dead.
It also prevents decomposition.
Got it.
This tent is very crowded. I think I'm gonna step back outside to let other people have their space with her.
All right.
She'll need to be returned to her family. But we have much to do before we're ready to do that.
And I don't think any one of us could get back there fast enough. At least on our own.
Aurelion, sorry to interrupt, but he was searching. You don't find much on the body other than a description of Lady Amelie and the vial that's partially full of blood.
I'm going to take both of those into the tent, or as far into the tent as I can get.
What do you plan on doing with that?
What are you talking about?
Referring to Aurelion.
I can't see
would-
Aurelion, he's outside the tent.
Who else that?
Al.
Isn't Al inside the tent as well?
Yes. Eskel said something about. Did say something about it taking her blood, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to roll something to rack my brains for rituals that would involve blood that might be related to this quest. I understand that this is probably not going to be easy to narrow down.
All right.
Um,
You can roll, but fair warning, this is going to be a high DC.
yeah, I figured as much. It doesn't essentially matter because all my int stuff is basically the same, but
It would be Arcana.
okay, Arcana. I have inspiration. I'm gonna use that. Okay. It's a 23.
23. Out of curiosity, what's your bonus?
+7.
All right. You'll get an idea, but you don't quite know what it's for. You don't know what particular ritual this might be for, or any known spell it could be used in. But you know that a creature's blood can often be used when trying to summon something, or if, or in the case, but there may be but there may be other applications, and when it comes to the blood of a sorcerer, as that's where their magic comes from. It's from their bloodline.
Okay.
So there may be something in particular having to do with that as to why I wanted her blood in particular.
Okay.
Uh,
In this tent.
out of character thing, but still relating to the game. There are no more. The prophecy is no longer in the pinned messages.
It's not?
No.
Yes, it is.
Am I
Not
aware
for
of
me.
this pinned?
Oh.
Rather, am I aware of this prophecy? I'm obviously now aware of the pinned message.
I don't think that we've ever discussed it in character, no.
Yeah.
No. And I was actually going to mention it now, but yeah.
Was that the bot we lost?
Rhythm.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop, and I've given it any.
Since you're having trouble seeing the prophecy, Ash, I will copy paste it into the chat.
Thank you, that helps. Al would sigh and look at Eskel. Do you think it has anything to do?
Going to have gone back outside the tent and sat down in front of the fire.
I'm sorry. No, sorry, just kind of looks at you. And says
I'm going
nothing.
forward to him and hand him the piece of paper with the description on it.
It will, sort of, like, his eyes will track over to the paper first, and then after a second he'll finally reach up to take it, reading it over. And he's going to send it into the flame. Yeah. I do believe that while the Revenant had its own reasons for chasing the group, one of its missions was to do this to Lady Amelie, which means that it was sent by our target, Atlas.
Correct.
Atlas.
I don't remember what I know on the subject.
I don't either.
I'm going to hold up the vial of blood and say, what do you want to do with this?
Destroy it. Atlas wanted it for something magical. We're not going to let him have it,
Okay, I throw it in.
even by accident.
Does anyone remember if I'm at least aware that Atlas and Amelie are connected?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came up in the Hall of Histories.
Okay. Then I do not need to ask what he would want with her. Specifically. Oh, and also I know the thing about the sword. Never mind.
we still need to figure out what we're doing with the body, because we have a long way to travel and a difficult job to do before we're anywhere near prepared to take it where it needs to be. Our options are limited. Either we burn the body, cremate, excuse me, or we have to carry it with us. I would prefer it returned to her family. Seems...
Will her family take issue with us returning
The dead
ashes
body.
only?
of her daughter.
I would imagine that it would be better if we returned her whole. But the logistics of doing that are troublesome, given the situation.
Gus, Sorry. How long do we have?
10 days. Gentle
We
repose
don't-
lasts 10 days, and then we can cast it again.
Can we, though?
There's no saying what could happen to her body in the meantime outside of that, right? It just slows decomposition, essentially.
It halts decomposition, and it prevents the body from being raised as an undead. It also extends the amount of time that you have to cast Revivify or other resurrection spells. But as far as I know, none of us is possessed of any resurrection spells.
Al would shake her head no.
We're 5th level, aren't we?
Correct.
Yes.
Gus must have access to Revivify, if not the materials. Because isn't Revivify a 3rd level spell?
Let me check, but I think you're right. Yes, and it's actually always prepared because Life Cleric.
Life Cleric. So, if we don't have the materials to cast it, then we just need to wait until we do. At least then, we could return her to her family whole and alive.
Did Gus cast it as a spell or as cast Gentle Repose as a spell or as a ritual?
I'm going to say a spell as going to keep Revivify as an option.
Okay.
Do you have the materials, Gus?
I do not. You could consider returning her to her family in the States, as they may have the materials, and, well, frankly, I would be reluctant to revivify her without her family's wishes, for I do not know which side of the veil she would wish to be on.
I
And
understand.
Revivify does not give the user a choice.
This is true.
We need to
You're-
find some way to protect her body from the elements in the meantime.
It's not like any of us can go back.
We can teleport back to the Shrine of Bahamut with the body, have it
True.
sent off, and then make the day's travel again.
Does the schedule permit that?
Does it?
Only one person would have to go back with the body. One person capable of carrying it. That person would make haste to catch up thereafter, given that you are slowed by having to sleep 8 hours, Dirk. If an elf makes the trip, then we could make up the time.
Dirk will nod. I also move slower in the long run.
This is true.
That is not a mark against your character, my friend. But it does mean that if I were to take this body back myself, I would have a good chance of catching up long before you reach our destination.
Alright, I could go. I think I'm faster than you.
I will hold up the holy symbol and say, but I have the holy symbol that allows me to make that teleportation.
Fair point.
Besides, it seems the group might benefit from your skills in my absence. And further, she was my responsibility. Ours, with Dirk, but it should at least be one of us.
Dirk will nod again.
If I go now, then I'll have the head start of you still needing to finish your rest anyway.
Be safe.
You as well.
Gus will speak up. If we go, you don't have the time to escort her body all the way home and make it back in time.
I only intended to bring her back to the city. I'm certain that someone would respond to the plea of a paladin.
I'm sure they would. But overseeing the dead is also my job. I could see her body sent back home safely. Especially as it's seems to be of particular interest to undead. I don't wish to leave it in the hands of anyone else.
I would be extremely grateful. I do worry that you might be more useful to my group here.
Well, the way I see it, I have two callings here. Either protect this soul in its journey into the afterlife, or return the soul that is trying to steal it. I think the Raven Queen would be happy with me doing either. So, as I pledge to follow you and your group, like in this group, I will leave it up to the lot of you if I should stay or go. But if I stay, that revenant will be able to find us again.
So I had stood up earlier to grab a drink. Who dealt the final blow? Was it Gus again?
It was Gus.
It was.
Okay.
Gus could see that was hurt,
Yeah.
so she unloaded the biggest thing she could into it and killed it.
Yeah, otherwise I would have said something.
Very good. Then my question for the DM is there a way to use the word of recall to send people? I don't think there is. Like, I'd still have to travel with them at least as far as the shrine.
Yes. I don't think there is a way to...
Okay.
I'll look up the spell real quick, actually. That'll be simpler.
It's fine. It'll allow me to... Oh, no, it won't. Shit. I'd still have to hang out at the temple until the sun rose before I could do word of recall again to set it.
I thought
Well,
that
just
would
so you know,
be
you don't-
changing it.
Yeah, you don't need to set it each time. You just have to set it once, and then each time you set it, it changes the next place.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's not like it's more useful than the spell itself. Because the spell you need to set every time.
No, you don't need to set the spell every time either. You just set it.
Oh, really?
You just set whatever place you have set is where you'll return to every time until you set a different location.
Okay.
Okay. Then that means I can just start marching back.
Yep.
Good thing I got some of my rest before this. I won't have to sit for 4 hours. How long did we rest before this happened? An hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
Okay. I think this is the best plan, then. It covers the most bases in one fell swoop. I can transport Amelie's body and Gus back to the Shrine of Bahamut, finish my trance, and then begin heading back to meet with you, and I will catch up eventually, probably by tomorrow night. I can just take the 4-hour rest and then immediately head out. So I'll be gaining 4 hours.
Whoever decides to go, you must promise me you're going to be safe. I don't want to lose anybody else on this.
We have chosen a difficult path. We expend our lives to protect those of others.
Fair enough point.
Should we send two who can move quickly, and those of us here will proceed just at a slower than normal pace, just so that whoever's returning isn't returning alone?
That's likely not a bad idea.
I think that whatever creatures this wood contains is going to attack the lead party, leaving the path behind you more open. It will be less dangerous for whoever follows. At least as long as they are within a day, like I should be. I don't want to deprive you of the strength you'll need to push forward.
Makes a point. You're blazing a path. It will soon regrow in behind you, but there will be a gap in which safe travel should be possible.
He'll stand up, dusting off the backs of his thighs, just sort of smile at the group and say, "Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. I'll see you again soon."
And
What's the range on this pair of artifacts we have?
I believe it's the whole plane of existence.
the pair of artifacts for the transferring of damage.
Yes.
Oh, that,
Uh,
no. that's
Yeah.
30
60
feet.
feet.
Yeah,
30 feet? I thought it was 60. Damn.
Darn.
But in regards to Word of Recall, I don't think it's even limited to plane of existence. You just go back to whatever plane you have
I
the
think-
thing set to.
I had
His
anticipated
mind
it was
had been to the sending stones,
the sending stones. Yeah,
Ah,
that's what I was
that's
thinking
fair.
of.
Which did it go back to the paladins so that
I
we
mean,
should
I will
know?
make sure that we two have them before I depart. Wherever they are. I'll take this, you take this. Okay.
So who has what now?
Dirk and Eskel each have 1/2 of a paired set of items, which are sending stones, which allow us to cast
Gotcha.
sending once a day.
Okay, I thought we were back to talking about the armor weapon pair.
No. You can keep that because it still functions as a +1 weapon, even if it's not close enough to transfer damage to me.
Yeah.
So it's not worthless,
Weapons much, but,
even if I'm far away.
I don't like this. But if you feel
what?
confident that the path behind us should be clear enough for you to reach us safely again.
I
So
have
be
an
it.
idea what to avoid on my way back.
This is, I suppose, true.
I won't go looking for a fight.
Well, he can move more quietly, and if he were to disguise his current attire to pass as one of the rest of his race, he would most likely be avoided by a lot of the creatures, for where there is one drow, there are usually many.
I'll consider that. I don't much like the idea. But I see the logic in it.
Melisari will smirk slightly and say, just no running off to save any damsels in distress, okay?
until we're all again.
Can't save anyone if you're dead.
Stay safe at school.
Turn as quickly as I can.
I know.
Going to gather up Lady Amelie. I think that we'll have wound some cloth around her throat to staunch the bleeding. And then I'll make sure that Gus is ready.
She will simply nod.
See you guys in a couple days.
See you soon.
Safe travels.
Look after yourself.
Going to use the word of recall.
Alright. Just gotta move this token for a second. Copy.
I guess before I did that, I'd offer a hand to Dirk one last time and just say, take care of him until I get back.
They'll be safe with me.
I know they will.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Go over there. And right, the rest are NPCs now, so it's just Askel. Oh,
5 of them.
Again.
Oh, I didn't set it to loop. I was an idiot.
What was
I
it
keep
even
not
playing? I
noticing that
couldn't
it's so
hear it.
quiet. Wait a minute.
okay. So you are now at the city of Mount Mistal.
Low on me, yeah. Find my freaking token. Around here. Oh, there we go. There's some light. Ah! Boom. Oh wow, it returns here. I expected it to return to the shrine.
It would return to the shrine, but I never made a shrine map.
Oh, okay.
So this is the closest this is the closest representation I have.
Okay. Well then, once we're in the shrine, I'm going to say one last prayer to Bahamut to protect the dead. I'm going to hand off the body to Gus, and ask that she, as she has stated she would, see this body back to Vano.
Yep.
And watch out for that revenant on the way in case it shows up.
He'll say it'll take it a few days to begin the hunt again.
Then you've got a few days head start. I would have liked for us all to see this fight through together. Your assistance would have been greatly appreciated, but at least thank you for what you did give us.
I'll likely have to go through the capital city to get a boat to Vano. I'll see if there's anyone I can send your way, either there or at the Raven Queen's war camp.
It would be appreciated, but I understand if they won't be able to make it in time. I'm barely going to catch up. Safe travels, Gus.
Same to you. He will kind of gingerly pick up the body, kind of one arm and behind the head, the other under the knees, and start taking her into the city of Mount Mistal in hopes of, assuming you ask, he'll say in hopes of getting the body properly attended to and maybe some sort of cart for transport.
Yeah, I assumed she would have to go back to the city for heading to Vano. Bahamut guide your path.
And may the Raven Queen guide yours, should you meet her.
Hopefully all on this side of the veil.
Indeed.
I'm
Best
going-
of luck. You're doing good work. I'll catch up if I can, but that's not likely.
Sit down within the confines of the shrine by trance.
Okay. Given it's kind of still the wee hours of the morning, no one's going to come by and bother you.
Once my 3 hours is done, I will offer one last prayer to Bahamut to guide my path, and then head out. Trying to make up as much time as I can. I will push myself to move faster.
Okay.
It's already beneficial that I won't have to lose that extra 4 hours to sleep each night. But that means 20 hours of marching.
Yep. Okay. So, I wasn't, as some of this was not what I had been preparing. I'm not quite sure what to do with the split here. If you want, I can try and continue running it, or I can put a break here and maybe try and run a little something with Tristan during the week if he has free time.
I think that doing that anyway is probably an okay idea, but if you've got something for them, anything.
I do have a combat that I could run, but I don't know if it'd be done in an hour for Thomas's sake. Just, I'll spoil it just so that this decision can be made informed. It's just going to be one troll. Originally it was going to be 2, but you had 3 more party members then.
I feel like that's something that'll be done in an hour. What do you think, Thomas?
I don't know. I don't know trolls.
Do you want to?
Yeah, it's just if you want to. We can stop.
No, I mean, do you want to know trolls?
As long as you guys are okay with it, I'm going to leave the decision up to Thomas, as it is his deadline. But I'm fine with stopping the combat partway through if we don't get quite finished.
Yeah, let's go.
Got this. I'm cheerleading from the city.
Does Tristan get to play the troll?
No, you're cheerleading from the road back
You're
to
right.
the fire.
Actually, Tristan playing the troll is a funny way of phrasing. You should give me
Being
control
able
of the
to
troll
see
so that I
from
can
the troll,
see
yeah.
that on the stream. Otherwise, I'm just
Right.
staring at the city.
Right. I forgot that. So, for now, I will... No, don't go over there. Don't go... Not over there.
Look at all
don't
the
look.
trees.
Don't
Oh,
How do I get rid of this?
oh
Just
no.
imagining like Eskel's screen with just scenery flashing by. And
It
like he's
is.
interdimensional hopping right now.
I mean... it
It's
could
my
be
it's my
'cause-
travel montage.
I mean, honestly, you could just be... Like, if you want to, it could just be visions of the future while you're trancing.
It's
Because...
That's my thing.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the circle of life.
Alright. Well then. Back to the camp. Does Tristan still have a token there? He does. Okay. Delete that, delete that. Tristan, I'm gonna leave your token there for now so you have eyes.
That was weird. So because you had changed map while I was grabbing one of them to scroll it, for some reason, when I was grabbing my token initially, it was both grabbing the token to move it and scrolling the map. It was very awful.
I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe
It's,
try
no,
to
I
refresh it.
fixed it. I just had to click to scroll the map to break that. It was just really funny. I'd just grab the
Okay.
token and be like, okay, move over here, and the whole map would move. Like,
Oh, by the way, remember that whole mouse issue I was having? It just kind of randomly stopped.
oh.
So I don't know what the fuck it was all about, but yay, my mouse works again.
Cool. Okay. You guys may continue your watches slash rest if you like.
Do I need to do any more checks?
You don't need to do any more checks.
Okay. Al would be extraordinarily quiet and not showing lots of emotion.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you be back inside the bubble?
No, she would not. She would
I would
probably.
request that you return to the bubble so that we don't have any more unexpected disturbances. You're safer in here than out there, and I don't want to lose another tonight. I know it's not ideal.
This just sucks.
Yes.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Alright. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Vesco, why are you the dead body?
Because I'm not here.
I'm hiding! Shh, you can't see me under the revenant.
I'm just thinking of
Just
that.
let it happen.
I'm just thinking of that story about like the Goliath rogue who didn't
You
quit.
don't see. I don't remember.
You don't see Grog. It's like, you're right. I don't see Grog.
I don't see anything, honest.
Alright. So you guys make it through the night, day, sorry. With your watches going by smoothly, but with strong sense of sorrow kind of hanging over the group. I'd imagine that Aurelion is playing some sort of melancholy music or something.
Something gentle.
Yeah. And by the end of it, you feel more. Well, I guess you won't feel lucky, but you're glad things go by the rest of the night the way they did, because as the rest of you would be rather heavy in thought, contemplating what happened, see if there was anything you could have done differently. But as the sun rises and begins to fall once more, you know it is time to get moving. Or else the culprit who sent this revenant to destroy you and your friends may get away.
Would we have broken down Amelie's tent?
I mean, you could. That's up to you guys if you want to break it down or leave it.
And do we think that her family would expect her belongings back?
I would imagine that any actual personal effects would have gone with Escalus in the body.
Yeah.
Then I don't know that we need to take the time. Unless anyone would like a particularly nice tent.
Well,
And it takes like maybe 10 minutes.
while everybody was doing what they needed to do to prep for continuing on, Al would kind of just linger and around the tent, just kind of, I don't know how to properly word it, but like softly asking herself like if there was anything she could do / would have done better, or like how could I have protected her better in this situation. Almost beating herself up.
If I hear this, I may come over, put a hand on your shoulder, and say, it was her choice to sleep outside the barrier. I don't mean to blame her, of course, but there wasn't time for us to react.
Excuse my wording, but she was a fucking idiot for doing it.
We all have our foolishnesses.
I didn't care for her much, but it doesn't mean I didn't care.
I joined you guys to help protect you, including her. No matter who she was, she didn't deserve that.
No. No one does. I just wish I could have done anything.
We can finish the job that we have before us.
Yeah. Let's do this. And hope Eskel catches up quick.
All right.
Onward and outward.
As you guys journey in the late afternoon / early evening hours, you'll begin to hear a deep voice coming from an upcoming cave. It's rather unintelligible at first. Do you do anything, or do you venture closer?
Al would bring her bow to the ready.
Oh, goodness.
And look at the rest of the group, see if they're gonna do anything.
I imagine that I've pretty much been at the ready to hit something this entire time.
That's fair.
So I don't think I'm needing to ready anything. This cave is basically one that we have to pass immediately by.
You
Well,
could give it a wide berth, but
in the
it would.
interest of clearing the path for Eskel.
Yeah.
Alright. I would.
I'm not a good scout. I will say to everyone.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I can get my spell slots back.
Oh yeah. We got the benefit of a long rest.
Would start creeping forward.
Invisibility?
Would you mind?
Of course not.
Thank
I
you.
touch you and I speak words.
Neat.
Just like that.
And I'm invisible.
Where's my body? My body's gone.
Alrighty. There we are.
Oh, and I cast Mage Armor on myself. Let's not forget this.
Okay. As you get closer, you'll see a creature come out of the cave.
Ugh.
And
Can I
need,
tell what it is?
if you would like to roll a nature check.
Alright.
Arcus,
That's a
after you.
17.
17. Then you recognize that this is a troll.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Let me see. I need to get your guys' tokens on the map here. Can't.
I would creep back and mention.
Before you do that, I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh, okay. 1 second. That is a 16.
16. Okay. 1 second.
On the lower end of things, but
Alright. You'll see, once you, when you start to turn back, you'll see the troll pause and start to sniff the air.
uh-oh.
And yell something in a language you do not understand.
Probably not.
What's the language? And are we in earshot?
Everyone's in earshot. Feel free to move yourselves around on the map and to like push yourselves behind cover if you like. The language is giant.
Okay.
I'm comfortable where I am, I think.
Okay. Then everybody roll for initiative. Because translation for the people on the stream, the troll shouted, "I smell elves and short ones."
Oh my.
Oh. Fuck.
9 initiative.
6.
I rolled a 9, so I got an 8.
22.
9. What'd you get, Aurelion?
6.
Wow. I'm not the worst.
Alright, I got to delete all that.
I'm actually really not bad at all.
Right. I need to give Tristan a way to see.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, you can see?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because I'm a Fog War on Earth map. Because trying to do round objects is hard.
Yep.
So, frankly, I just don't. Okay. Okay, so I need to add Al, who had a 22.
Yep.
Sorry, who had a 9.
Right.
Dirk had an 8. And Aurelion had a 6. And now to add the bad guys. Okay. Certain counter. Auto roll initiative. That's funny. Okay. So, Al, you're up first.
If I shoot at it, my invisibility goes away, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Got it.
But it would count as an unseen attack, so it would still give you advantage.
Alright.
Oh, so put on battle music now.
If you like.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, make your attack.
Alright. Let's get the right weapon. Ash. Don't be a fucking dumb. Hmm. $19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. And there's that. And I have sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking. Sorry. 19.
19 damage.
Yes.
Alright. Let me check its stats. Alright, it takes 19 points of damage. Is there anything else?
I'm actually gonna move back-ish. Because... I don't... Now that I'm not invisible, I'm afraid to move. So, what I'm gonna do is... What's my bonus action? Shadow... Can I shadow step right now?
In the tree cover, it would be dark enough, but in this kind of more open area, it would not be. So you can shadow step to anywhere you see the shadows on the map.
So, like... Oops. Here wouldn't be a problem?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna shadow step over to there. Oops. And, yeah, I think you can see me, though. God damn it.
Well, you could have shadow stepped to right here behind the tree.
So that ends my turn.
Okay. Melisari.
Elisari says. Hang on. I was dumb and put something down. Do I know? Okay, doubtful. Alright, I am going to just try to shoot it with a ray of. Oh, I guess I should probably get closer. Hang on, where am I? T5. I will move. I will move. Hang on. I can do this, honest. To this tree thing. And I will shoot it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
Which is a 15 on die. Or not 15 on die, 15 total.
Could you do, let me see something. Alright, yeah, you have a clear line to him through the trees, so that will hit.
Yay. He will take
Very star-shaped tree roots.
what?
So these are some very star-shaped tree roots.
No. 10 damage. Hang in. Yes, 10 damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And that's it.
Dirk.
Okay. There. So I want to dash to get a bit closer, hoping that I'll be out of range of following.
You're barely coming in over the music there.
I'm mumbling to myself.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I should dash and move a little bit, like maybe not move my full movement past the dash, because I don't think it can get close enough that just preparing an action to hit it would be good. So I'm going to dash and move to here. That's my turn.
Alright, Aurelion.
hold on. How do you check distance with this again?
You click the measure tool on the left side toolbar, and then
It's
you
like a
click into
sideways
it.
Q. Or power button. I think you can right click while left clicking to turn corners and stuff. Or spacebar. I don't remember.
You can!
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool! Anyway. Yeah, like that.
That way you know how far you actually have to move to get where you're trying to go. I like that it displays them both feet and squares. Makes my 4th edition brain happy.
All right. My 4th edition brain is still like struggling with life.
Like, I thought that I was fully, like, converted into 5th edition at this point, but I found the other day when I was designing some stuff, I went, wait. These are 4th edition best practices, not 5th. Shit.
Good for you. This is stump.
Um,
Are these all stumps?
Yeah. They're not stumps, they're whole trees. You just don't see the tops of them.
yeah,
So this one must be a stump. It has no shadow.
that's probably the intention, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. I can dash. I can dash and get over to here.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Anything else?
No.
Troll turn. Alright, Troll's going to dash and charge forward, but because of Melisari, it makes it to only here.
Yay!
And it regenerates 10 health.
Did it stop because of a slow or because of a wall of force?
It stopped because of slow. It had 10 less feet of movement, so it could only dash 40 instead of dashing 60.
Oh.
I was hoping it was a wall of force and that it brained itself.
No, that'd be funny.
Wall of Force is too high a level. It's a 5th level spell.
Alright. Al, you're up.
Just need to get to 9th level and then we can have it.
It's me turn
It's a
again.
fun thing,
Alrighty. Can't. Hold on. Oh. Heck. I'll just poke my head out and try shooting it, I guess?
Okay.
Because that's kind of scary. Oops. Wrong thing. Natural 20, baby!
Alright. Early damage. No sneak attack.
No sneak attack?
You are not currently hidden, and there's no allies next to it, so no sneak attack.
Got it. 15.
What weapon are you using?
My bow?
Is it a short bow or a long bow?
Longbow.
1d8 plus 3, right?
Well,
Yes.
2d8 in this case.
2d8, and yeah.
2?
She crit.
I crit.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's right.
okay, sorry.
I was just, I just thought it was a short bow, so it seemed a little high.
Mm-mm.
So, 15 points, okay?
Yeah. To which I'm extremely sad that I didn't crit with sneak attack.
Elves are automatically proficient with longbows, it's just rogues normally don't get them. If they're
Yeah.
not elves.
And then... Excuse me as I try and figure out what would be a more appropriate course of action.
Go hug the guy with a mandolin.
I mean, I could.
we've been trying to continue to load this thing, so
Okay.
working to stay out of its range is probably not a bad idea.
So, okay. I moved right here, and then yeah, I think that's all I can do.
All right. Melisari.
Hit me! Let me see. I'm going to move to... Oh my goodness. Here, so I have a clear shot. And do my Ray of Frost again.
All right.
And
Fire
that's a
away.
lot more. That's actually a 15 on die this time.
Okay. So that's a hit.
So 2d8 says another 10 damage. Let's see, I moved 3 spaces so far. What the fuck is my move speed?
Your move speed should be 30.
So yeah, 6 squares, so. And 4, 5, 6, I guess.
Okay.
I like Dirk with his happy little knife. Happy little Dirk.
Your turn, Bearded Wonder.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here.
Whoa.
I'm going to cast. What's it called? Shield of Faith. And I'm gonna swing at it.
All right, make your attack.
That is a 23. 23.
That'll do.
I'm going to second level smite.
Of course.
The regular damage is 13 non-magical bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
and the smite is going to be 18 radiant damage.
He is now super bloodied.
3,
Oh
5,
wait, I get a second hit, don't I?
Yep.
I'm going to take that second hit.
I heard
And-
donut.
Get a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Donuts.
Yeah, now I really want one.
Boston cream.
I think I'm going to first level smite.
No.
Okay.
So that's going to be 11 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay. It goes down.
Okay. I didn't use Shield of Faith.
Bye.
I should trust myself more.
Told you it wouldn't take an hour, Derek.
Wait for it. Aurelion, your turn.
Dear.
He said BRB.
Okay, then we're going to skip his turn for now, and he can come back and do something in a minute. Troll's turn.
Wait.
Oh, wait, you're there?
Yeah, I'm back.
Come on.
Okay, your turn.
The troll is down, by the way. Or so we think.
What do you mean down?
It fell over from wounds.
You know, like a house does.
It's just laying there. Apparently dead.
Which means it's prone. You have advantage.
Coup de grace!
I'm just going to call out. Is it dead?
I I believe so, Derek.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. I think so. Stopped moving.
But guys, why didn't the battle music stop?
This is ominous.
And I'm going to approach it. and
Okay.
Start poking at it with my rapier.
Okay. You poke at it.
Well, if I think it's dead, I'm not going to attack it.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Stop it.
Does he have a flag?
No, I think that'll do.
Alright. It is the troll's turn. Some of its wounds will close, it will begin breathing again, and it will stand up.
Rude.
As it regenerates 10 hit points.
Okay, I guess now going to roll what, nature?
You can on your... Well, yeah, we can just do it now.
Okay.
It will... Yeah. Nature or history, whichever's better. 'Cause
Hell
it's
yeah,
giant.
history. Wow.
Hell yeah, history.
One on die. Which isn't.
Are you gonna replace that with one of your divination things for today?
Oh, yeah, you haven't
No, I
rolled those
haven't
for
rolled my
today.
divination things today.
Do that.
I will. Hang on. Just
Or
dude.
be like a 1 and a 2.
No, one of them's a 15, the other's a 17.
Nice. Alright. Usually you're supposed to use it beforehand, but let's take a mulligan on this one.
Yeah, I guess I'll replace it with a 15. Yeah,
Alright.
no troll.
So 15 plus
7 is 22.
22. Okay. You know that trolls are deathly afraid of fire. And that you've heard that acid can also halt their regeneration. But without either, it will continue to regain the function of its body indefinitely.
Great.
Oh, that's awful.
If only we had a wizard who liked fire.
Anybody have fire or acid?
Nope.
Can I just make a normal fire, and as we continue to get down, like, touch it with the fire?
It's possible you could take an action to light a torch,
Okay, then I will be attempting
assuming
to
you have a torch.
Not turn yet, correct?
What?
said
I didn't
will
hear
be
that last
doing
part.
it, assuming... No, wait. I swear I have a torch. Why do... Oh, wait, I might not have a torch.
Let me look at your sheet.
I know Eskel doesn't.
Yeah, I don't-
I have torches.
I have a torch.
I have 13 torches?
Why
Holy
do you have
shit!
so many torches?
I think I have everyone's torches.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just like... I'm gonna pull out my bag, dump it, or like look at it real quick and go, fuck! Does anybody have a torch?
Yes.
I recommend we light one.
He just holds up a fist between each finger as a torch.
Why do you need a torch?
So we can stop this damn thing from staying alive.
Alright, and we are out of talking.
And it's raw punch. Or something like that.
Alright, so back to this roll turn. It's going to hit the first thing it sees, and Aurelion just happens to be on the, front facing side of the thing.
I did do a fuck ton of damage to it, to be fair.
That's true. Good point. Okay, gonna hit you.
that smelly sword thing.
I think I did like 40 damage or something.
Okay, does a 24 hit you?
Maybe 24 will hit me.
You're gonna
alright.
have to roll to see if you keep your shield of faith.
Yeah, true.
Please take 11 points of slashing damage as it swipes at you with a claw.
Is it magical?
No.
Okay. And I will take 3 less than that.
I love
And
heavy
then
armor
attempt
mastery.
to make a Constitution saving throw. Guess what I rolled on my die?
A 1.
No, I didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 4. I lose my concentration because I get 7.
Okay. Second attack. Does a 20 hit you?
A 20 will hit me. It would have hit me before still, because I would have had 20.
Please take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Reduced by 3.
As it swipes at you with its other claw. And then it crits
That will hit.
as it makes a bite at you. And then please take 12 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
Okay.
That's not.
Reduced by 3.
That's 8, 11, 9, 20 points. Jesus.
It makes 3 attacks, and 2 of them hit like great swords.
Like, careful, Dirk. That's like almost half your health.
Oh, right. With my history roll, do I know what type of creature it is?
You know it is a giant. It's like it's
Giante.
called a troll, but its creature type is giant.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
I think so.
Gante.
Okay, Al, you're up.
Me turn again. So people are near it again. Or near it now. Excuse me, not again.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I thought I had an idea, but I don't. So, I'm gonna yell, if I can, move, because I don't know how much health this thing has left. But I don't want it toppling onto somebody.
Okay.
And I'm going to try shooting it.
Alright, make your attack roll.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll a sneak attack.
Alright. $23 damage.
Alright, the troll goes down once more. No, sorry. You're up.
Again. I don't see any strong reason to do much of anything.
Prepare to catch prestidigitation on the torch that Dirk's about to pull out to light it.
Can I do that?
Yes.
It's a spell. You can prepare spells. You know that Dirk has a torch. This is not outside the realm of possibility. You
Yeah,
can say, like,
I just
pull
didn't
one out
remember.
and then do that. I
just
don't know what
wasn't
the
even
range.
thinking that prestidigitation lit fires. Yeah, I absolutely will prepare prestidigitation to light your torch as soon as it's clear of your bag.
Quick question: does anyone know the range of prestidigitation?
It's 10 feet. I just
All right, so you gotta get closer.
Light my fire, baby.
Fuck. Dash is an action. Move is a move and an action. Fuck. You gotta be so close.
You could dash and then just cast it on your next turn rather than preparing to cast it.
Hang on a second.
You can tell Dirk to move closer to you.
I can. Hang on.
Pull it out and move closer until the torch is lit, and then you have a lit torch.
I can't get close enough to potentially try to light it on fire, but no, I can't light it on fire anyway, so.
Boom. That's within 10 feet. You're good.
You can get close enough that if Dirk knows to move closer to you, because you say
Yes.
so, then you'd be close enough.
Sorry, I'm struggling with the ruler tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess.
You.
Yeah.
Dirk, I need to get within 10 feet of me as you're pulling out that torch. I will
Okay.
light that baby up.
Okay.
I cannot put it like that. I will light it
Just,
through.
yes, ma'am.
But we like to. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go there. Aurelion, your turn.
It's still down.
Yep.
Didn't he get a 6 and I got an 8?
Yes. I don't know why you're marked as after him. Check that. Dirk, you're up. I don't know how that got mangled.
In my turn order, Dirk is first.
Oh, I just fixed it.
Mm.
So I move to there and pull out a torch.
Vegetation.
You
I
have
I
torch.
have a torch now. I believe that's my action. And had you said why we need the torch?
He said we need to.
You said we need to hit it with fire?
Okay.
Your quote was, "We
Fire.
need to use fire so that it will stop being alive."
Okay. Can I hand the torch to my companion who could then hit it on his turn?
Sure. You can hold it out to be taken.
Yeah.
This is
Aurelion.
I
What
say
do you
take
do?
this and hit it.
Okay. So I'm going to take the torch and jab it into the troll.
All right. You stab the troll with this burning torch, and you see its wounds start to become. I'm not sure what the word is I'm looking for here. Become worse and worse. I guess is what I'll go with.
Worsen.
Perhaps.
less alive.
As the flame, as it seems to be oddly flammable for a, creature. And the corpse begins to burn. And that, I guess, it's the troll's turn, where it finally dies. Because it is now amid the conditions of starting its turn with 0 HP and not being able to regenerate.
I hit it again.
To be sure.
Yeah. I suppose we should burn this more thoroughly so it can't come back. Not from it getting back up normally, I mean as an undead.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Quick thinking
terrible.
with the spell. It's useful for lighting a torch.
I take credit for the voice in the sky.
Dirk then moves to go begin collecting some wood to burn with the thing.
All right.
Oh,
And if you-
are you a witch or not?
I think I'm going to use some lay on hands on myself.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't know what the short rest. I'm going to spend 10 points.
I just kind of like that moment of, wait, it's not dying? Fuck. Okay, what do I know? Fire. Okay, torch. Fuck! Does anybody have a fucking torch?
How many
I
do you
wouldn't-
want?
Every elf in the party turns and says, "Oh, what?"
Exactly.
A what? What are you talking about?
I
Yeah.
have dark vision too, but like,
Look, we don't need to see which shade of brown the stones are at night, okay?
I have an additional thing as
Unless
a
you're
wizard where
Al.
I can create light. I don't need it. I don't need a fucking torch. I've got light.
And I can make things even darker. Darkness. Now I can't see
And
anything.
I can see through all of that. Fuck you guys.
You know, part of me was hoping, like, I'm glad somebody had a torch, but part of me was hoping that no one would.
And
Try
then,
if you
like, what do we even do? We, like, try to use, I
Just
don't know, fucking
leave.
survival to, like, create a flame out of the wood around here or some shit?
yeah, you have one person who is standing there with a prepared action to hit it when it starts moving again.
I will point out that this does introduce an interesting topography to the character now, because before it was just no fire. Now it's limited to, like, you'll use prestidigitation to light this torch, so it's not just about the idea of fire. There's something about magically created spell fire.
Indeed.
And my character's not there to pick it apart.
I don't-
Sorry, you'll have your
I
own
don't think I
adventure
had
during
any
the week.
reason to know that there was an aversion to. Like, I've just seen, like, people are casting spell. Everyone seems to like ice. I don't fucking.
Well, I mean, we like radiant.
I mean, ice doesn't light the world on fire, so...
The torch is part of the world.
Alright. So, with 10 minutes left, unless you guys want to have some in-character discussions or something, I'm going to call it there. So as to be able to run something for Tristan during the week, hopefully.
That seems fair.
I'm gonna fight some evil hedgehogs on the road. They're not gonna be faster
I'm
than
going to distribute some torches.
me. Why do you have 13?
Well, now I have 12.
Oh, yeah, I'm also gonna suggest that we maybe just distribute those torches around a little. Just in case.
I have. Do I?
Okay, I lied. I have... Wow. So, it must just come from when you take the adventuring, like, the automatic item distribution at the beginning, the adventuring kit.
Uh-huh.
It has 10 torches.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So now I have 11.
Yeah, I don't remember what I took instead of that, if anything.
It might have been the Scholars Pack.
Yeah, probably. But I don't see that in my inventory either. I don't
Well,
know.
it wouldn't be labeled as a Scholars Pack. We'll just give you the items
Oh,
from the
true,
Scholars
true.
Pack.
Yeah, then, yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Do you have
Candle?
I've got an
like
ink
a
pen,
pouch full of sand?
parchment, yeah, sand, and sealing wax, and a small knife.
Yeah, that's the Scholars Pack.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream then. Good job,
Bye,
everybody.
world.
Woo!
Turk got mangled. Make them not be alive, guys.
I tried very hard.
All
I
right.
don't think well under pressure, apparently.
See you sometime in the future.
You guys got off a lot better than I expected with the Revenant, just because of who managed to get the final blow.